Plaids, it's me, Dottie, and I wanted to come on and participate in Theme Thursday. I know I'm a day late, but I wanted to come on and show you Miss Rosie, and she is in this pink and kind of like creamy white onesie with gray, and it has a heart with a smiley face, and it says lovely little thing, and it's pink and cream stripes because the theme is polka dot stripes and something else I can't remember. Oh, plaid, polka dots, and stripes. So I've got her in stripes. But I gotta show you something. I went yard selling this morning, and I'm not really yard selling. I had to go to get some medicine from the pharmacy for me, and while I was out, I seen that there was a yard sale, and I stopped, and I seen the cutest little outfit, and I asked the lady, I said, do you have any more? And she said, no, the lady before you bought everything I had. She said she bought 10 outfits for $20. And let me show you this little outfit. And I've seen it, and it screamed Savannah. And I got to cover up my little mispress. It is Rare Editions, and it's these little pants with the ruffles with this top. Can you see how adorable that is? I mean, can you? That just screams Savannah. And this is Rare Editions, and everything that she had to sell at the yard sale was Rare Edition, Mud Pie, Koala Baby, I think it's called Little Me or Small Wonders. I can't remember. Anyways, it was all like really kind of good quality clothing. But the lady before me had bought all the 0 to 3 and newborn outfits. So she goes, well, I've got some of these 3 to 6 outfits. No, she has 6 to 9 months, not 3 to 6, because the lady bought that too. She goes, I have the 6 to 9 months. And I said, oh, it's not going to fit my baby. She goes, but yeah, but your baby can grow into it. And I just looked at her and I said, let me feed her while I'm talking to you. I said, but it's not going to feed. It's not going to fit my baby. And she said, yeah, but your baby will grow into it. And I said, no, it's for my doll. And she kind of stopped and she looked at me. I said, it's for my reborn dolls. And I said, I'm going to have 3 babies that basically wear the same size, so you know they can all share the 0 to 3, and then I have a newborn. So she said, what is a reborn? So I started telling her what it was, and she was like, really? So of course, you know, I had to bring out my little tablet that I had toting with me, and I showed her the pictures, and she flipped out. She goes, that's not a doll. I said, yes, it is a doll. She said, no way, you're pulling my leg. I said, no, for real. I said, that's a doll. So I showed her Rosie. She goes, that is a real baby. I said, no, that is a doll. And she goes, well, what's the purpose of these dolls? And so I proceeded to tell her, you know, that not only are they a hobby and collection, that lots of women use them as therapeutic or for grieving, you know. And she said, so she wanted to know more, so we stood there and talked. And I told her, I said, look me up on Facebook, and I said, and I'll add you. And I said, there's lots of groups, and I said, you can join all these groups. I said, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on YouTube. And she said, YouTube? I said, oh yes. She goes, they make videos with these babies? I said, oh girl, you just have no idea. I said, you have got to go check it out. So she wanted to just know more. She was so enthused and so excited, and she just couldn't believe it. And her mom walked down on the porch. She goes, Mama, Mama, Mama. And she goes, you have got to see this. This is the most fascinating thing I have ever seen. So her mom seen, and she was just going over the moon, and she was like, oh my goodness, how much do these cost? And she goes, I'm not trying to be ugly, but how much do these things cost? I said, well, these babies are pretty pricey. I said, you can find some, you know, a little less. I said, my first reborn starting out was a few years ago, and my first reborn was a Molly kit. I can't remember the name of the artist, but I picked her out off of a Bountiful Baby. And I said I paid $225 for her. And this was like 8 years ago. And I said, but I hadn't heard of groups or anybody talking about reborns or anything like that. It was just, I was online one day, and I was telling her about me being online one day, and I typed in dolls, and these type of dolls come up, and I was just blown away with it, and I was like, wow. I said, I'm never going to be able to afford one. And I said, just so happened, my friend that lives in Mobile was dabbling in it a little bit, and so she said that she would make me one. So my baby was like the second baby she had ever made, so, you know, but I loved my baby. I loved Molly to death. She was one of the most prettiest little things in the world. Yeah. She was one of the most prettiest little things in the world. Oh, sweet girl. She's, oh, sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. So anyways, I'm telling this lady about it, and then she goes, well, how did you find out about YouTube? I said, well, I was in a group on Facebook, and somebody in the group shared Laura from Little X Love's video, the parody, where she was talking about how people ask you so many questions about reborns, and basically, you know, like, we're crazy. I know everybody knows which video I'm talking about, you know. I said, so I went to watch her, and then I started seeing, reading people's comments. I said, because I only thought YouTube was for watching music videos. I didn't use YouTube for anything else. I would put on 90s music on there and listen to it while I cleaned my house. So I never knew anything about reborns being on there. And I said, so I said that's when I found Julie's reborns, and I found Nicole Boland's Twinkle Toes, I think that's what it's called, and then I found My Little Tulip, and it just went on from there. And I said, and that's when I started just watching people's videos, and then I made an Instagram account and started sharing pictures of my dolls. And I said, it just evolved from there. She goes, this is crazy. So I told her, you know, how much they are and stuff. She goes, wow. She goes, oh my goodness. I said, you just have to get online and really look. But that was one of the best experiences. I wish I had taken one of them with me. But I knew I was going to be out and about, and it's still hot here in Alabama. And I really don't like to take my dolls out in the heat because it's 93 degrees outside right now. So I just, yeah, I just don't like getting them out in the heat. And I knew I was going to have to be getting in and out of the vehicle, and I really did not feel like toting the car seat in and out, in and out, in and out, you know. So, but I kind of wished I would have taken one of them with me so she could have seen. But back to this little outfit, I just seen this little outfit at the yard sale, and it just screamed Savannah. Absolutely. And if it doesn't fit Savannah, maybe it'll fit one of my newer babies. So, but I got a feeling this is going to fit Savannah. And if not, it'll fit the other baby. So, that was so neat today. Absolutely so neat. I loved it. There we go. I love this baby. I love this hobby. It's so awesome. And I am going to do a video tomorrow if she comes in time. I have a baby coming. And I will explain all those details in my video tomorrow when I'm doing my box opening. And yeah. But yes, here is Rosie, and I wanted to just participate. I know the lighting's not good. It's just that there's an overcast kind of outside right now. And I only have these one set of windows in my living room. So, yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to tell y'all that awesome story. And I hope she does find me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll add her. And then I was naming, because she was wanting to know artist names, and I was like, there's so many. I said, I can't sit here and name them off. I said, they range from here to Russia, China. I said, I don't know if there's any in China, but I know there's Russia and Spain and Australia. I said, they're all over. And I said, and they do beautiful work. And I said, you should see some of the ladies that are my friends. They have some of the most beautiful babies. I said, or go on eBay. Go on eBay and check it out. I said, but you have to be careful on eBay because there are scammers. I said, so you just have to, be really careful and selective with what you do. So it was just such a positive view, and I really enjoyed it. It made me feel good. It made, that she was that into it, because I've had people ask me about it, but they never got that where they wanted to know my name, and they wanted to know what my name was on Instagram, and they were just blown away, And she told me, if I come across any more newborn or 0 to 3 months clothing, she goes, I will contact you. She goes, this is your name, and I gave her my name, of course. She goes, I will contact you on Facebook. So, maybe she sent me a Facebook request. I don't know. I haven't been on Facebook yet. So, if she does, she said when she comes across any clothes, and she said that she asked me about 3 to 6 months. I said, yeah. I said, because I have another baby in the closet that eventually, when I get done, will wear 3 to 6 months. And she goes, well, if I come across any of those sizes, she goes, I will set them back. And she goes, and I will cut you a deal on the clothes. And I was like, that is so awesome. She goes, do they wear shoes? I said, they wear shoes, socks. I said, I put headbands on them. They wear passies. I have fake bottles with milk in it. She goes, fake bottles with milk. And I went into telling her about I said, there's women that have nurseries strictly for these babies. And she asked me about me. I said, well, I started out collecting because I've always collected dolls. I said, but as I've gotten older, and because, excuse me, and I said, I had such a hard time with my pregnancies, and I'm having troubles now, which I will explain in a later video. But I had to have my tubes tied so I cannot have babies anymore. And I said, I'm blessed with 2 boys. I said, I just didn't ever have a little girl. She said, so all your babies are girls? I said, yeah, all my babies are girls. And I said, eventually I would like to get 2 boy dolls, reborns, made up to look like a replica of, like a memorial baby of my sons. Not memorial. I said, that's not the best word. I said, I just want to hold on to that memory of when they were a baby. She said, they can do that. I said, oh, honey, yes. I said, some of them, you can give them a picture of your child, and they can pretty much on spot find you a kit that really resembles your baby and everything. She goes, that is just unbelievable. And I told her, I said, so I actually started out just collecting because I actually used to have a lot of reborns. And then not to sound like I'm a snob or anything, and please don't take it as I'm being a snob. I was buying reborns left and right that was like $50, $60. And, and like everybody says, you get what you pay for. And some of them, were really bad boo-boo babies. Some of them weren't. But then, I turned around and eventually I started selling them. And I sold them as boo-boo babies after I had them for so long. And I started seeing all these babies like My Little Tulip, Yvonne. And I had Katie from My Little World. and Jackie from Jacqueline's reborn baby daycare. I was seeing all these babies. Oh, and at the time she was my sweet cupcake, Linda. You know, I was seeing all these ladies' babies, and they were gorgeous. So I started selling off the ones that I had to make up the money to have a good baby. And that's pretty much how I got Addie. My first down payment was off of what I sold off my other babies. And I put my down payment on Addie from doing that. So, and she just thought it was just the neatest. And I just wanted to share that with all y'all. And share my sweet Rosie. And everybody look at her. She's in stripes. And she's in this onesie. Yeah. And pink. Of course. Because that's my signature color. Now where is that from, y'all? Can you name that movie? But pink is my signature color. So anyways, y'all, have a wonderful Friday. It is Friday the 13th. Yeah, I will be back in a few moments because I have another video I would like to do. So, anywho, all of y'all just have a great Friday. Say bye.